Mr. Lidens' Library by McKenna Larkin. It was a beautiful day in the little town of Storybrooke. I heard a ding as I walked through the old creaky door. The sign on the door said Lidens' Library. Books are our passion. Are they yours? A little old man appeared from behind the desk in the front. "Hello, I'm Mr. Lidden," the man said in a gruff British accent. "Hi," I said, looking at all the books lining the tattered walls. "Who would you be?" he asked. Alexis Wilson," I replied. "Well, Miss Wilson, feel free to look around," he said, disappearing behind the desk again. I continued looking at all the books. I had finally come to the last row of shelves with 5 books in my hand. I just browsed because I already had all the books I wanted. Then one particular book caught my eye. It was green and had gold lettering. I put the books I had in my hands down. I continually stared at the book, not wanting to pick it up. But then a sudden force made me reach out my hand, almost touching the spine. "No, don't pick it up," I thought, but it was too late. The green fabric of the cover was already in my hand. I walked to the front desk, leaving the pile of 5 books behind, the green book under my arm. "Mr. Lidden," I called. "I'm ready to check out." He appeared from under the desk. "Put the book down and I'll check you out," he said, getting a scanner ready. It looked like a boulder in his tiny hands. I put my green book down and waited for him to check me out. "Are you sure you want this book?" he asked uncertainly. "Yes, sir," I said with some sass. "Okay, it's just," he tried. "Mr. Lidden," I interrupted, "please, just check me out. I know what I want," I said this time with a firmness that was new to me. "Yes, ma'am," he said and hurried to check my book out. After he checked me out, I ran home and up to my room. I shut my door and locked it. I sat on my bed and started reading. At 12:03 a.m., I was at page 201 and decided to stop and go to bed. I pulled my covers over my legs and put the book on the bed next to me. I woke up with a start. I had a dream where strange vines were coming out of my book, but that was silly. I moved to turn on my light, but heard a rustle and stopped. The rustling stopped and I moved slowly and flicked my light on. And when I turned around, I saw vines coming out of my book. Oh no, this was just like my dream! I screamed and ran to the corner of my room, away from the vines spilling over my bed, coming and wrapping themselves around my ankles. I screamed again, and they got closer to me, wrapping up my stomach, and closer to my head, pulling me towards my book. The vines wrapped around my head, so all I could see was green. Then I heard a snap, and it went black.